Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend. If you're in the Northeast like I am right now, it's Snowmageddon out there, so hopefully you're enjoying your snow day. But today marks the first official day of Black History Month, and I'm sure you're going to hear a bunch of different talking points from different people, but I want to share the controversial opinion because that's what I do best. I don't go along with the crowd, I beat to my own drum. So that being said, I don't think we should celebrate Black History Month anymore. And you probably hear that and you're like, oh God. It's one of those videos. No, it's not. Listen to this video in its entirety. If you disagree with me, tell me you disagree with me. That's fine. I can really care less if you do. I'm more than happy to hear a different opinion, but don't get caught up in the whole emotional side because so many people are quick to cry racism, bigotry, because they disagree with someone's talking point, and that's the perfect way to shut it down, right? So really listen, and like I said, if you disagree, let me know. But one of the first reasons why I don't think we should celebrate Black History Month anymore is because it separates us into categories by default. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people, when they think of America, or Americans in general, they think of whiteness. So when we turn around and we have Black History Month segregated from American history, it reaffirms people's beliefs. And Black History Month, it's only good for 1 month and the other 11, it's obsolete. What's up with that, right? Like, seriously, you're going to hear nonstop for the month of February, and then as soon as, the next month comes, it's like crickets on those particular subjects, right? So that's where I'm really much in favor of getting rid of Black History Month and integrating it with American history. Because it truly is American history. Whether it was Black Americans struggling when they first were brought over here on the ships to be slaves, whether it was through the voting rights, the civil rights, segregation, Jim Crow, you name it, they're Americans. And I want to try and make it to where people will look at themselves as Americans first, and they won't try and put their skin color first. Because if you recognize, a lot of people say, well, I'm a Black American, I'm a Latino American, I'm an Indian American, right? And I'm looking at this, I'm like, no, we should be Americans first. Because America itself, it's not a country based on color. It's a country based on values, right? You have those constitutional rights, but then you also have those Judeo-Christian values. So I'm very much in favor of getting rid of Black History Month and integrating it with American history, because I think in the long run, what that will do is it'll bring people closer together. It'll actually unite people. Unlike people just saying unity for the sake of speaking a buzzword, I'm actually looking for it. Because if we take these particular steps and we make it to where Black history is American history, right? Like they're both equal because it's absolutely American history. I know I keep saying that, but if we actually make these steps, or take these steps rather, well, you're going to have people that actually feel a part of the country rather than just someone living in the country. So something like this photo, this is exactly what I'm looking for. If people are still going to have different opinions at the end of the day, that's fine, right? That's healthy. I don't want to ever be in an echo chamber where everyone constantly thinks like me. But if we never really achieve to the point where people look at themselves as Americans first, it's going to be the same cycle over and over again. You're constantly going to see people from different sides, different races say, I don't feel a part of this country was never for me, etc., and you're never going to have sort of a common ground, which is something I'm really looking for. So that being said, I want you to tell me your thoughts. Do you feel that we should also get rid of Black History Month and just make it a part of American history? Do you think that we should keep Black History Month because it does so much more good, right? Like it brings to light what Black Americans have contributed to our society? If you're on that boat, I want you to let me know. But as always, I appreciate you checking out the video, and I hope to see you again sometime soon.